Hey, what's up, guys? GFXLab, and just some good news. Well, actually, I'm stuck right here in this like dungeon right here, and I have it on peaceful, so these things aren't really attacking me. But I don't. This is kind of cool, you know. Check it out. There's like a throne. I wanted to break this down and like try and mine this, or not mine it, but like make it my house. This silver dungeon room, because I wanted to come in here in peaceful and just like clear it all out and then make it my home, but I can't because there's all these monsters in here still, and I can't destroy these walls, so I can't dig my way out of it. And not only that, but I am lost in here. I don't know where to go. Maybe this is the way out, who knows. Yep, I think I just found my way out. I think. Let's see, is this, yep, here we go. Found my way out. Now to take my stuff and head back home. I know it wasn't, like, I know you guys didn't get to see it, all of that, but I just showed you everything in there. Oh, and let's see, what else did I get? I got a golden pendant. I haven't got any of those stuff. I have full set of armor. I have all these darts and stuff. Yeah, I can put these together. I have all these darts. I tried out some of my lightning knives, my hammer of notch. Tried out all these cool things. I have a dart shooter. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm sure it just shoots darts. Alright, so just to fill you guys in, I'm playing Minecraft right now to ease my mind. And to ease my mind of what? What are you easing your mind of, GFX? I'm easing my mind. I have a job interview in about 3 hours from now. And by the time you guys see this video, I've already been through my job interview, and I might do a update after that, like another Minecraft, who knows. But I can't, I'm just like I'm excited. I'm ecstatic about this interview because it's my chance to get back into the workforce, and I finally can, just do work. And that's just gonna be so awesome. So I'm excited about going back to work, and hopefully I get this job. And if I do, I'll let you guys know first. Let me see, blue wool. I got that from that in that room. Got some buckets. Got a dart shooter. I'll just throw this stuff in here because I don't want to lose it. Throw my lightning knives back in there. This thing is getting full already. But I can. What did I do? Oh. Let me see. What did I do? I hate it when I do that. There we go. Alright. And I think it's actually becoming nighttime. It's kind of crazy. Nighttime in the ether. People always argue like how to say the word ether, like no, it's aether or aether. I'm like, it's hilarious. It's Aisha. I'm gonna have to start figuring out how you make some other stuff, like, and I probably need to make this room bigger now that I should probably start building my house out. Build a nice house here in the ether world. And I'll probably go back and collect all that stuff over there because I want to make my house out of those sweet pillars and everything. Make some nice pillars in front of my house. Make a badass house in the ether world. Let me see. Let's just make some more. All right, let's. I will organize everything some other time, so you guys don't have to watch all that. Let me see. Take some Zanite pickaxes. And actually, I'll leave 2 Zanite pickaxes in here because you need those to destroy bosses. And I'll just take some holy stone. Let me see. There we go. I have those. I'll build another one. And I've been just sitting here like worrying about things too much. And it's good to have something like Minecraft to just get your mind off of everything and just get back to normal. And that's something that I'm trying to do because one of my friends from high school recently visited me. He gave me a visit, and because he had business over here in Phoenix, and he was really excited to come and meet again. We haven't seen each other for a long time. So we got to meet each other. We went out to get some dinner and stuff like that. It was a good time with him, and he's a really cool guy. So we had it was nice. It was nice to have someone around, like someone that I know, because I mean I have a lot of friends here, but they're not those types of friends that you have that you can just go out and hang out with. They're not. If you have, like, for me, like the friends I have here, like, you have to schedule with them. You have to set like a plan. There has to be a reason why you're getting together. You can't just like go and hang out with each other. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I used to just go over to my friend's house. We didn't have any plans. We didn't know what we were gonna do. We didn't care what we were gonna do. We just knew that we were gonna hang out with each other. I mean, it was gonna be a good time. There was no like, there's nothing set up. There was nothing to worry about. We were just gonna have fun, and we knew it that's just what we were gonna do, and that's kind of how that's how life went for me when I was a kid. I was like, man, I'm just gonna do work, and we're just gonna have fun, and who cares what happens? There's no reason to care. I mean, we already know what's good. And when you grow up, you'll find that you don't have those friends anymore. Like and even your friends that you used to do that with, they'll be too busy as well. So it's kind of sad that it's it's that way, but that's just the way it is. And then you find your own family, and you have kids. And then your kids go through the same experience as you do, and then you laugh about it, and you're like, yeah, I remember that. I remember when I was a kid, and I had no responsibilities. I didn't have to go do anything, and you just had fun. But not everyone has had that experience, because I know there's a lot of people out there that maybe didn't have parents, or that didn't grow up in the greatest of environments, and I'm glad that I could have experienced that, but then again, it's not what really made me. It's just a nice thing to have. Like, it's just nice. It's just nice that things can be that way for a certain amount of time. They're not always going to be that way. They're probably never be that way again. But I definitely miss those times. Those are some great times. And so I've just been sitting here thinking about that. And I've just been just thinking to myself, like, man, how can I get back to that? Like, how can I get back to that feeling of excitement, and getting back to, when you're a kid, and you're going on a field trip with your whole class, and it was just such an exciting time. Everyone was ready. Everyone got in the bus, and everyone was like sitting there waiting. Like, you couldn't wait to just finally get there. You're just sitting there on the bus, like staring at the front, or talking to your friends or whatever, listening to your headphones, and you're just you can't wait to get to this place where you're gonna have so much fun, and you're gonna be entertained, and everything's gonna be fine and dandy, and and you didn't have any sense of responsibility. You didn't have to plan it out. Everything was planned for you. You go to school, and they tell you everything's going to happen. They tell you, like, they say that you're going to wherever, the zoo, whatever it is, the Natural History Museum. I used to go to that a lot and that was a lot of fun. I mean, they have dinosaurs there, like life-size dinosaurs, and um, they had this room that was really cool that had snakes and all these all the desert animals in there. They had a room that had bees, like they had full colonies of bees, and you could go and check out the bees working on their in their house or whatever, in their little bee hive, and you could just check out all these things. And they also had this one time they had this thing set up. It was like a sports analysis. Like you basically get to check out how your body works, and you can measure you measure your arms and legs, and just do all kinds of things. And you could see how fast you and your friends could throw a ball. They had how fast they had, like a mini rock climbing thing. It was just lots of fun. And I actually went to a water park recently, and I went there just to see if I had that same feeling, like to see if I was going to have fun like that again. And all I did was ended up drinking there, and I realized, like, I'm sitting there and I just look around and there's a lot of people around, and they were all the people who were at the bar, who were in their swim trunks. They were all the same. They're all like just me. They're all like just like sitting there, like, and all the kids were having so much fun. You could see it in their eyes. You could feel it in the air. Like, all these kids were like running around, like having a blast. And I was like, man, I really don't feel like any different than I would if I was just playing Xbox or doing something menial, like I guess menial task. Like, there was no real difference between the two experiences. And I've realized that that's how I've come to be, is that I'm just things have gotten stale for me, I guess. And it hasn't always been that way. I mean, when I first got here from straight out of high school into college, like, even though I had no money, I had no apartment, I had nothing to go to, I had no home really, and I was just living from day to day, and I was still having a blast. Like, I was still like doing work. Now that I have a job and that I've had everything, not currently. I don't have a job currently, but I have an interview today, so that's really exciting. I'm probably gonna get off here soon and just go get ready for that. But I've just been thinking, like, man, what is it that has made me feel so stale about things? And it's not like blown out depression, but maybe it is. I don't know. I've asked my doctor, and he said that's just how things go. He's like, he just told me. He said, to be honest, like, that's what life is like when you get out of just being a kid. You start to learn about all the things that you once thought were exciting. They're not that exciting anymore. And you sort of just go through life, and all of a sudden you become an old man, and you've had all these experiences, and you've already been through everything, so you've seen, and life is just, after that, it's just carrying water, chopping wood, carrying water. The Buddhist story, that very basic story about just doing work in life. And for me, I've just been through this haze of, man, what am I going to do? And I feel like I've learned so much. I've learned so much about life. I've experienced so many things. I have so much knowledge. I have so much experience with life and people and things. And what am I going to do from now on out? And I don't know. I guess it's kind of funny, because now I'm like doing this little task here, like just breaking these down and collecting them, and I feel like this is kind of what's happening in my life. I'm just breaking stuff down and building stuff later, breaking stuff down, building stuff later, getting my job taken away, and then I'm just getting a new job. And I've been at that job for like 5 years, so I was kind of used to it. I was kind of in the grind already. I kind of I was like, okay, I'm set. I'm set for life. I'm good here. I'm just gonna be who I am. I'm just gonna, just do work and not really worry about too much and allow things to just happen. And then that hasn't been the case. I need to get some more pickaxes. I didn't think I was gonna run out, actually. This is gonna be a sick house. I can't wait to start building this. And then I'll show you guys. I'll have a new house in Ether World. It's gonna be pretty badass. But yeah, I've just been thinking to myself, like, man, I haven't been excited like when I was a kid. And I understand that life isn't supposed to be like that. You're not supposed to be all the time excited. You're not. Things happen. Things come and they go. And things pass. That's one lesson that I've learned, is just that things pass. And no matter what situation you might be fighting a battle. Say you're a king, and say there's another king you're warring against, and you guys are just fighting each other with all your men, and then all of a sudden your men die, and then you're the last person alive. You're the last person there, and you have to fend for yourself. You have to become the man. Let me throw all this stuff in here. You're the last person alive. You have to clutch it, and there's an entire army still there. Your men were weak and they all just got wiped out, and all of a sudden you're there, you're the last guy, and you start to run because you realize that you're going to lose. You're going to lose this match if you keep fighting. And your horse is really tired. You're really tired, and you're running away, and all of a sudden you get up to this cliff, and then you start to stare at the cliff like, man, I'm screwed. You're like, there are two options. I can either jump off this cliff and just end it all now. Things are just, life would be gone. And then there's the other thing of, okay, I understand that this moment sucks right now, but this moment will pass. This too will pass. And you're standing there like, you see all the men getting off their horses. They're all coming towards you, ready to destroy you. They're all standing there like they're just angry because they've been taken away from their families to come and fight this war that you started. And you're the cause of so much anger and pain in their lives. So this is their time for retribution. This is their time to just destroy you. This is their time to sit there and bask, and soon they'll be able to go home to their wives and have sex with their wives and just go back to their kids who are eagerly awaiting their arrival. They get to go back home and be men again. They get to go back home and just do all the things that they love. And you were the person who, because you had a disagreement with this other king, you guys got in this fight, and now's their time to just to dominate you and make you dead. And you're staring death in the face. You see all these men coming towards you, and the only thing you can think, or the only thing that would go through your mind that would probably ease you in that moment, is just sitting down and accepting it. Kind of like how Neo in the Matrix, when he was fighting the last, what is his name? The last guy. I'm totally forget his name. The guy with the white guy with glasses. He always says, Mr. Anderson. Yeah, that guy. You guys know who I'm talking about. All right, so he's the last guy, and they're fighting, and he's doing just an incredible work destroying. Neo's he's being the best that he's ever been, and he still is getting overwhelmed by the other guy, by the officer or whatever. And all of a sudden, so you're a king, right? And you are stuck in this situation, and all these people are just so ready to destroy you and, put an end to the war, and you're the person that they have to destroy in order to make it happen. So your death is certain, and you are staring death in the face. So you sit down and you just realize that all things pass, that this moment is going to pass, your life was meant to pass, and everything is just going to be done with, and just accept it. So now that you understand that, or now that I understand that, I'm just like, man, I understand. I mean, I completely understand what the situation is with me now. I kind of realize that, not everything is going to be like great all the time. And not everything is, but it all will pass. No matter what opinion I have, it's all going to pass. And man, this is going to take forever to mine all this stuff. There has to be an easy way to mine all this stuff. TNT, maybe? No, because then it'll just all fall off. Maybe I have enough. Maybe I don't need any more. Let's just go back and let's just see. I'll come back and get some more if I need it. But yeah, that's just one of the things that I've learned recently, is that all things pass. No matter what goes on in my life, no matter what opinion I have in the moment, no matter of how I gotta hold on. No matter what I think, no matter who I talk to, no matter what happens, all things are going to pass eventually, and that things are going to be okay, and there's no need for me to get caught up in the moment, or to get caught in the trap, and then just go down this like cancerous tunnel of just depression and whatnot, and anxiety, and just being crazy. So hold on, I have a phone call. All right, so that phone call was another job person that wants, or another company that I'm working with, third party company that does like contract work, and they have this contract job for me that starts immediately, but I don't know, I'm gonna give this other place a shot first, and then I'll consider them, because their job is just basically. Their job is just like a 2-month project, and I kind of want a normal job. Like I want a normal setup. So I'll call them back tomorrow, or I'll see about an interview tomorrow, because right now I have this other interview, and I kind of want this one because this one's kind of like what I was doing before. So hopefully it pulls through. Now I got to figure out how I want to build my house. And I'm probably gonna start getting ready in like. Actually, I'm gonna start getting ready now. So I will render this out, and I'm going to let you. I'll make another Minecraft video tonight. I'll try to make another Minecraft video for tonight for you guys, so I can update you guys on the job. And if I do get this job, I'm gonna be so excited, and hopefully it's everything works out. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and peace out.
God damn, girl, you got a fat ass.
Hey, instead of sitting here spanking the monkey, why don't you go ahead and like my boy GFXLab on Facebook? www.facebook.com/GFXLab. Thank you.